Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Happy 2020! In today's video, I want to share something a little bit on the deeper side and have a little chat with you all. To start the 2020 year, of course, and make it as an amazing year as it possibly can be. Without further ado, let's get into the video. Essential number one is definitely a diary. I'm using a diary now for 2 years, maybe a bit more. I did go through a phase where I used to buy diaries every single year, 2018, 2017, 2016, 2015. Used it for like 2 or 3 days, and those 2 or 3 days were super organized, super positive. And the second I stopped using my diary, everything was just like missed appointments or just irregular things happening. It's definitely tip number one for 2020, and it definitely works. So I have made some bullet points especially for you guys so I don't forget any dirty details. Reasons you should have a diary. Reasons include self-improvement appointments, which means when you have a diary, schedule you time. Like apart from like any health checks that you may need, or someone's birthday, or just your work hours, for instance, or something that you have to do like that day later on, like for example grocery shopping or something important that you don't want to schedule. Self-improvement appointments, which is you time. Like pick a day, for example Thursday mornings, where you just want to base it on you because you don't work on that particular, you're off on Sunday, so book yourself like something for you on Sunday evening, like maybe just a movie time or a bubble bath or something just you, so you can kind of relax and think about anything that needs to be thought about and kind of have your self-improvement moment. Daily and weekly reminders. I do this so much, you guys. Give yourself a reminder. For example, if you think about something during the day and think, oh my god, like I needed to do this 3 weeks ago and I completely forgot. So it's birthday next week and I really need to get them a birthday. Write it down 3 days prior to their birthday. So it kind of gives you a bit of a deadline. Have it on your diary and it's 3 days prior. You've completely forgot again because work routine has got in and you've been super busy with life itself. You've got it on your diary, so as soon as it hits that day, go get it. No more forgetting. So this is a little bit like what I've just mentioned, but anything that comes up to your mind on a day-to-day basis, whether it's random or just something that you want to do, write it down in your diary. It doesn't have to be the same day, it doesn't have to be the same week, it doesn't even have to be the same month, it can be later on in the year. Just write it down so that you don't forget that you want to do what you want to do, down your goals in your diary. So it becomes a little bit like a journal. So everything is kind of scheduled to happening, but it's also written down as a goal. So give yourself deadlines, but be kind to yourself about it. At the gym 3 times a week or twice a week, or just any amount of times, whatever is right for you, whatever you want. Your goal is personal. Everybody's goal is completely personal. Just write your goal down, and if you don't manage to do it, be kind to yourself. Don't like feel bad that you didn't do it or make that feel negative. In your diary, feel proud that you meant to do it but you couldn't because something else occurred. But don't like kind of slack. Like if you genuinely can't do something, don't beat yourself about it. But if you did and you were just lazy about it, don't beat yourself about it either. Just put it in for next week and definitely get it. Don't forget the birthday day at the beginning of your diary. Normally they have a little section which gives you like the months, kind of in like a page, and it gives you like the months of the year with the days. Write down everybody's birthday in there. Don't forget, if you can't remember any, normally Facebook has birthdays. On someone's Facebook if you can't remember their birthday and don't want to ask because you feel like a bad friend if you forget their birthday. It's completely normal when you're doing things on a day-to-day basis to forget stuff. It's absolutely fine, but write it down so that you don't forget the person's birthday. So be busy and be you. Make yourself available all the time. You don't want to give yourself too much time to think, but you don't want to occupy yourself enough to not be able to have time to think. Give yourself days where you can just be yourself. Give yourself Tuesday afternoon to just do anything you absolutely want to, whether it's chill and Netflix, order some food, or go for a long walk. Do whatever you need to do. Just book yourself days where you can be yourself. Stick to plan. So if you write something in your diary 10 times out of 10 times, it's because you really either need to do something or want to do something. Stick to the plan, do it, get it done. You'll feel so accomplished after you do. And most importantly, leave room for surprise. Don't go like crazy writing everything Monday to Sunday and not giving yourself any time to be free. Give yourself a bit of freedom in your diary. Kind of like, don't overlap days. Leave a set of 24 hours or 2 days if you must, and give yourself the time to be spontaneous and kind of wake up and say, you know what, I want to go for coffee today and I want to do this. I want to go for a road trip. I want to book a random, it's Saturday morning, I want to book a random hotel. Give yourself time to be spontaneous. Don't schedule everything, but don't give yourself enough time to be doing nothing every day. So essential number 2 is a good book. Everybody needs a good book in 2020. Read something, anything. It could be something sad or a thriller or something like a chick flick. Just anything. It doesn't even need to be a story. It can be, it doesn't have to be fictional. It can be something educational. Literally anything. But get yourself a nice book that you can read at night. It's actually one of my sleeping remedies because I drink so much coffee. I sometimes find it really hard to sleep. So reading a book is always amazing at night because it really gets me to sleep. Much of a reader. I always recommend reading to everyone. I think reading is one of the most amazing experiences in the world, and I absolutely love books. If you're not much of a reader and you really wish you could be, I recommend starting with just 1 chapter a night and kind of seeing where that goes. The book will pull you in if it's a good book. I actually have 3 book recommendations. Sad Story, Vanessa Steele, Punish. Book recommendation number 1. I read it when I was 16 and it's remained one of my favorite books. Book number 2 is a thriller, which is also another one of my favorite books. It's by J.P. Deanley and it's The Girl Before. It's a very observant book and it kind of really pulls you in and leaves you wanting to read more. So you definitely won't get bored or be able to put it down. Book number 3 I'm currently reading, and that's The Journal of Mortifying Moments, and that's by Robin Harding, and it's a chick flick and it's so fun. I recommend you read that too. It's a very, how do I put it? It's kind of a very realistic book. About a girl who has like this dead-end job and just wants to be her best, and has this guy that doesn't really care about her and just uses her, and a lot of people give her a lot of negativity, and she ends up getting through it all and becoming the best version of herself. So I definitely recommend that book as well. So essential number 3 is a weekly routine. This is so important. And if you can balance your weekly routine with work, fun, and responsibilities, you'll likely have an amazing routine and you will be able to balance life with fun and everything kind of fitting into the weeks. Instead of weeks just going and passing by, like kind of a bit like 2019 did, and here we are in 2020. When it flies by, you'll have everything you wanted to do and everything you wanted. In your weekly routine, don't forget the girl moment. Give yourself time to be a girl. Like, give yourself time to watch that chick flick you wanted, or have that bubble bath you wanted, or I don't know, go for a long romantic walk, or watch the sunset, or just watch the stars, or watch that movie in the cinema that you've always been wanting to do with like your sister or your girlfriends, or just give yourself time to be a girl. You can't add to that. That's just, you need to. Balance work and hobbies. Guys, this is so important. You cannot let work get the better of you, and you can't let your hobbies make you do no work. So you kind of have to give a 50-50. Work as hard as you can and don't give up doing your hobbies. Remember, hobbies make you you. They give you your personality. They give you your happiness, so you can't let that go. But just don't slacken work. Make time for your loved ones. I know once you get a little bit older and you want to do your own thing, you want to go travel, you want to go have work, make money, buy those things you absolutely have been dying to buy for ages. Just don't forget the people who love you. Don't forget to have family time. Don't forget to go see your mom, your sister, your auntie, your best friends, anyone who's been there for you. Don't forget them. Make time. Make Sundays, for example. Make a day where you see your loved ones and you spend time, whether that time is going for a nice hot chocolate in the evening with one of your besties, or going to your sister's house and having a cup of tea. Make that time. That is so important. Don't leave your loved ones out of 2020. Manage responsibilities. So most responsibilities are normally a little bit boring. manage them, just get them out the way, put them in your diary and get them out the way as soon as you can. The quicker they're gone, all the more time you have for yourself. Okay, so this is kind of a video I want to do on itself because there's so much I have to say about this, which is not just physical health but mental health. You need to give yourself days to be absolutely healthy, and I'm not talking about weights or weight loss or looking your best. I'm talking about every part of your body being healthy, and for example, eating good food, drinking loads of water, going for a walk. Don't forget to be healthy. In school they always taught us to have days to do physical education and PE, and I feel like when you're an adult you lack a little bit in fitness and in health, and you're not as kind of physically driven as we were as kids. And I think that physical education should have taught us a lot and will teach us a lot in 2020. And just have days, just be healthy. Like, you don't have to be healthy every single day, just most of the week. So plan your days, but also plan the unplanned ones. It's a bit confusing. What I'm trying to say is there's 7 days a week, and if we're doing a weekly routine, we want to plan those 7 days, but we don't want to plan it so much that we don't have time for like anything that could be a surprise or spontaneous moments. Give yourself set days, whether it's to go to the gym, go to the cinema, go see some friends, or work, or anything it could be, even if it's just your part-time hobbies or whatever you want to do. Saturdays and Tuesdays, for example, where you don't plan the day. That kind of planned, unplanned days, you purposely don't plan them just in case anything is bound to happen, or just in case you feel a bit odd and want to do something completely different that day. So the cheat days. So this one's something I wanted to explain. After a while I started thinking about it. I don't agree with the term cheat days. If you've been eating healthy and been going to work and you've been doing everything you're supposed to and managing your responsibilities, you deserve a freaking treat. It's not cheating, it's living. Like, you can't just always, I don't know, like, you know, life's about having fun, and you're not cheating yourself by having fun. You're treating yourself for all the good and hard work you do. So don't feel guilty when you have your treat days. Feel good about it, you've worked hard for it. Okay, so essential number 4 is the small goal. So everybody has those annoying responsibilities, the small goals that we tell ourselves every single day that we're gonna do that we don't really do. Those are the small goals we're talking about right now, and we want to get those small goals out the way. We want to do these things to leave us the room that we want to do everything else. You know, the bigger stuff, the fun stuff. Book your health checks. That's like the most important thing, is your health. Make sure you go to the hospital, to your nearest GP or anywhere that you normally do for your health checks. Get a health check, get a monthly health check. Just make sure that your body's okay, that you're not lacking in any vitamins. Just making sure you're always your best. That is super important. All the boring stuff you need to do, just do it. Get it out the way, put it all in your diary, tick them off the list, and give yourself a big pat on the back for doing it. Set reminders. If you're a forgetful person, like me, set reminders, put it all in your diary. You can flick through 30 pages if you just want to remind yourself to, I don't know, buy a new book. Flick it through the pages, set a reminder. Once you hit that page, you won't miss it. So manage your responsibilities / goals weekly or monthly. So obviously we have things like bills to pay. We have things like keeping up with health and going to the gym. Book everything down. Have set days to do that. Don't kind of just wing it. You want to do something and you want to manage responsibilities and you want to keep those bills paid and put money aside and go on a like big or small holiday. Do your responsibilities, tick them off the list. And last of all, everything you don't want to do, just do them. Like, there's so many things, like the more boring stuff that we don't want to do but we know we need to do. Just do them, get them done. That should be the first thing you do. Essential number 5 in 2020 is the big goal. Now we're talking. So it can be literally anything. That goal that you've wanted for freaking ages that you still haven't done, or that dream of yours that's just a dream, right? Because you're never gonna do it. Let's talk about that dream. I know so many people that have such big potential and very little self-confidence, and this is a topic that I want to discuss with you on a different video because it's kind of a wider range of discussion just in that topic itself. That goal that you've always wanted to do. Ask yourself these questions. Why haven't you started letting fear get in the way of approaching that massive goal you have? Is it good for your health? Does it support you, encourage you as a person? Does it challenge you to become a better version of yourself? What do you want to achieve by that goal? Like, what does your goal make you achieve? Is your goal the big dream that you've always had, or is it something recent? How long have you wanted this goal? Get a book, piece of paper, write yourself a list of pros and cons for everything that could possibly go right and that could possibly go wrong, all the negatives and positives. Put that on a piece of paper so you can physically see your goal kind of written down. It's much easier to think when you can physically see it in front of you. If in most of these questions the answer is you haven't started it because you're scared or because you're fearful and you're just kind of disencouraged by what people may think about you, my advice to you is to chase that goal like crazy, because you only live once and you live to be happy, you live to be the best version of you, and you shouldn't let anybody get in the way of what you want to do and what makes you happy. So my advice is always to go for your goal, that big goal that you want to do. That's what 2020 is about. So go chase that and never look back. So essential number 6 of 2020, book a mini holiday. Now, we all love holidays. Come on, like looking forward to it, counting down the days, looking at the calendar. What are you gonna pack? What are you gonna wear? What's your hair gonna look like? You're gonna order any new clothes and new shoes to go to that fancy restaurant in the area. So book yourself something to look really forward to and be excited about. Go get there, have freaking fun. Book yourself, just have fun. 2020 is all about having fun and goodbye. Essential number 7 for 2020 is self-improvement. Okay, so this is not a you need to change your life, but you need to improve your life. Everybody can work on improvement. I love improving myself. I try and improve myself every single day. I don't personally believe that you should wait for a new year to give yourself a New Year's resolution. I think you can do that every single day. People, in so many quotes that I've already seen where people have said or quoted, oh, I've already kind of messed up, so 2021 is gonna be my year. No, you guys, if you've messed up, we're only human. That's absolutely normal. Change today, improve today. If you see something about yourself that you don't really like or that makes you feel a little bit upset, or you're just, you know that feeling when you wake up and you don't feel quite right, change that. You can improve that. You're all you need. You already have everything to change what you want to change. Accept what you want to accept and improve what you want to improve. Just do it. It's 2020, you guys. Come on, this is the year. Essential number 8, goodbye toxic, hello happiness. You need to let go of everything that is absolutely toxic in your life. We don't have time for that. Seriously, just let it go. Let the negativity go. Don't be negative. Don't let negativity get to you. And be that positive person that you always continuously need around you. Be your own best friend. Say goodbye to toxic. Say good riddance to everything else that you don't need in your life. Be kind to others around you. Show self-appreciation. Appreciate yourself, who you are, how far you've gotten in life. Appreciate the little things that you want to do. Appreciate things about yourself. Don't be negative about yourself, because there is no point. All those little bits that you can be negative about, you can improve. Okay, so essential number 9, the most freaking important bit for this video is stop comparing yourself. Everyone is born to be absolutely original. We're not born to be alike. The world was supposed to have variety. Stop judging yourself. Stop feeling like crap because I don't know, someone posted a really cute photo and your photo didn't look as cute. I'm sure a lot of people think that your photo just looks just as good. You can't beat yourself up about not being someone who you're just not. You know, you were born to be you, so just be the best version of yourself. You don't need to compare yourself to anyone freaking else. You're absolutely perfect as it is. Tip number 10 for 2020, a good freaking series. We all need something to freaking watch when we get home. So you guys, I did want to really talk to you guys in this video, but I don't want to make this video super long for you guys to watch. 2020, you guys know that I was kind of obsessed when 2020 happened, and here I am all obsessed still with 2020. But yeah, I'm just really happy. I've got a good feeling about 2020, and so I keep freaking saying. But I want you guys to know that I just appreciate you guys like crazy. I appreciate you guys who like my videos. I appreciate you guys when you comment down below. I appreciate you guys when you hit that big red subscribe button, and I appreciate it because you support me doing what I love, and that means the freaking world to me. Kind of have an hour's conversation on each freaking topic in this video, but obviously I won't make this video last forever. Unfortunately, I wouldn't mind drinking a coffee right now and making this video last forever. So much. I love you guys to the universe and back a million times. A million times. A billion times. That is such an understatement. If you liked this video, leave it a big thumbs up. If you want to join the family that we have going on, hit that big red subscribe button. Hit the notifications button if you want to get notified when I upload. So you guys, I did rush a little bit during the end of this video just because, well, I've been talking for ages and I didn't want to make this video too long for you guys. But you guys, I love you like freaking crazy. Thank you so much for all your support, and I will see you in my next videos.